more can I say?
Top Billin.
All right, Top Billin. Ohio State edge player Chase Young is the best defensive player in the country. But man, 1B is Xavier McKinney. My 1B used to be LSU's Grant Delpit. This year, I'm going to put him more like 1C. Xavier McKinney is the baddest MF on the planet. This is why I like Xavier McKinney, right? I talk all the time about finding a coverage safety, right? A coverage safety allows you to play two more safeties on the back end. You can go to your big nickel packages. This dude is the best coverage safety I think I've seen in a long time, right? One-on-one with Grant Calcaterra here, who's one of the baddest dudes there is. Look at him. Look at the foot energy. Foot energy. He's not afraid about nothing. Nothing he's afraid of. Look at him. Look in the midsection. The midsection can't go anywhere. From the chest down, right, maybe to the numbers. You start looking at hips and stuff like that, people start swaying on you like they Usher or somebody like that, some dancer or something like that, then you get faked out. But nah, look at him. Foot energy, concentration. Keep it at when he breaks, you break. Look, when he breaks, you break, but you're going to break with proper technique, right? Look at the bend. Look at that shuffle step right there, right? So look at the ability to get out of his own breaks. Very smooth, right? Always stay in that hip pocket. If you're in that hip pocket, man, a lot of things can happen good for you, right? My man is like a pickpocket, right? He's always in the hip pocket. Don't worry about that right there. Not altering anything, right? You're able to put your hands on somebody as long as you don't alter anything. So he's just repositioning himself. Look at that. His hands are off now. Hands off. What does he do? Get that up out of here. Come on. You got a lot of corners that can't even do that, right? On a quick slant. Look at the angle he takes. That's the angle. You want to go under them. A lot of people try to go through them. Just can't play cornerback at all. Just a dearth of great corner play these days. And this is a safety. And Grant Calcaterra had to take a little something from Deontay Thompson. All right, we're doing this one already in progress. We see my man right here, X-Man, with outside technique covering Lee Morris, inside receiver at Oklahoma, going against Kyler Murray. So obviously, level of difficulty is extremely hard. Morris with the outside bend. Look how my boy flips those hips, right? Inside out, flip of the hips. Some people would have did. They'd be like, oh, do a speed turn. Take an extra second out of your transition and do a speed turn. Nah, you don't gotta do all that. Flip your hips. Go straight down the line. Take the proper angle. Now look at this, right? All Kyler Murray has to do is just lead Lee Morris, right? Number 1 overall pick. Leads doesn't matter. Look at that makeup speed. Look at the closing speed on this kid, man. And another one. Joined this one already in progress as well. I believe this may have been either a dig or an over. But defending the ball downfield, going against, I want to say, Calcaterra again. Look at this, right? You can use him at all quadrants of the field. Up around the line of scrimmage, which will show he's the best tackler you can see. But check this out right here. He has range, but he has some serious athleticism. Look how high he gets for this. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on. What is going on right here? This is crazy. Kid almost jumps out of his shoes. He jumped out of his own skin. All right, check this out. The reason why I'm showing a lot of this stuff is because obviously it's Oklahoma's offense. And Oklahoma's offense looks a lot like Alabama and LSU. So some of this stuff really will translate in the game against LSU, especially with Xavier McKinney being on the inside in their dime packages, going against someone like Thad Moss, right? But check this out. They're running a 3-man weave on them, right? So check out their ability to banjo. This is why Alabama is just the best, right? You're going to have a wheel route by Calcaterra going right here. Going to have a drag going on by the outside receiver. Then I believe you have a flat route by CeeDee Lamb going right here. So they have to have great eye discipline and vision. And watch your man, X-Man, right? So look at this. I believe he's going to actually try to run a whip route on him, right? Look at him. Stops. Tries to whip that bad boy back to the outside. Can do it. Can do it. Look how them close the space and take the proper angle. It's just, his route recognition is just phenomenal, man. Look at that. can't get nothing by this kid, right? Come on, man. What we doing here? All right, same kind of deal right here. What do we see? Line up on an inside receiver. Out breaking route. Split half a man. The receiver is doing, but he's staying patient, not too far over his skis. Just perfect cornerback technique. And keep in mind, once again, this guy's a safety. Look at him open up his hips, right? To be able to transition. Some people just don't know how to do that. Most don't know how to do it. Like I said, it's a dearth of great cornerback play, and this guy's a safety. Got him decreasing the space, standing in that hip pocket, Kellen Mond on the shoot. So look at the angles, right? He always takes the proper angle. Virtually always takes the proper angle. I'm not going to sit here and say that anyone in football is perfect, but I don't know. He might be the reflection of perfection out this bad boy because he does so much shit correct and uses perfect technique. Look at that. He almost picks off another one. He's virtually the receiver. He became the receiver in this sequence. He would have picked this off and got 2 feet down or something like that. That would have been crazy. All right, this time you see him inside technique, sniffing around the line of scrimmage, right? Man coverage, inside technique on an inside receiver again. You'll have to be able to see him transition. We'll get a different view of it after this right here, but see it right there. They kind of flash off screen, but you can tell the angle that he takes is absolutely perfect. Look at it. Got him again. Another PBU. All right, an even better view of the transition right here, right? So chicken fighting stage. Right there, both guys fighting, right? Both guys fighting right here in the war zone stage. So it's all good as long as you let go, which he does. Let's go. So does the receiver. He's on the transition right there. Guess what? You already know the angle is just perfect. He baits you. He baits you. It's something I used to like to do as well, right? I knew where I could get to. I would always pretend like I was beat. That's some good stuff to do if you're a cornerback, right? Just be imaginative. All right, now check this out. Who uses their combination safety on a double A-gap blitz with their inside linebacker? And check this out. Check this move out, right? Going against the guard, right? One-on-one with the guard. So this is what? 5-man pressure. Terrell Lewis on the zone drop. 5-man pressure straight up with a guard. Like he's a 3 technique or something like that. Look at this. Shoves him out the way. Look at that. He did the lean and pull John on him. Right? Like he's a damn 3 technique defensive tackle. He had to damn near cheat, right? And try to trip him up because he's getting beat. Right? He did trip him up. He tripped him up so Kellen Mond was able to escape. But guess what? He caused Kellen Mond to blow a tire. Because look, nobody coming at anything like that. Kellen Mond starts to run and then he just blows a tire. Right? It's just like when you like, damn, did I hit something? You're like, all right, I'm good. Then you just see your tire just it starts to evaporate and disintegrate and stuff like that in front of you. That's exactly what happened right there, right? He caused him to blow a tire. So y'all already know about his range and everything like that as a safety. This is an aspect that I want to concentrate on right here. His ability to affect the inside receiver in their dime packages. They go to Jordan Battle and Jared Maiden at the safety position and bring him in at the dime with Shaheem Carter at the nickel spot. That's exactly how you're going to want to have to play it against LSU. That is just it, right? You got to have guys who can tackle. We know that he can tackle with the best of them, but having him cover and take away those, he's a master of the quick game, defending the quick game, as you saw. Obviously, he can go downfield and defend one-on-one as well. It's just a luxury that not many teams have at all. Love Grant Delpit. Grant Delpit to me has a little bit better long range as far as you can put him at a post safety. Maybe he can do a little bit better in that aspect, but he cannot play an inside corner position. That is not his game. So that's where those guys differ. And I prefer a combination safety who can also cover on the inside and allow you to bring in another safety, right? So you end up having more safeties on the field, which they should be better tacklers than having the extra corners on the field, right? So Xavier McKinney, the baddest MFer on the planet. That dude absolutely gets it done. I think I've done something on him every year. He was the very first thing that I did on this particular channel right here, if you didn't know that. Way back when it wasn't really a channel, it was just a play for me to dump off some video to embed it at some of the websites that I worked at. So I was on this kid in high school, and he's done nothing but live up to everything that I thought he would do. He's deserving of, and to me, being a top 10 draft pick, right? You just can't find any 6'1", 200-pound guys that can do what he does, right? And can play a myriad of positions. So, all right. But there you have it. I'll have more in this game. Make sure you holler at your boy, the Underground King, Top Billin Sports, Murf Baldwin, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.